That's crazy, man. I went from like 50-mile-an-hour winds to like just dead fall. That's crazy, man. I went from like 50-mile-an-hour winds to like just dead fall.
Welcome back to Top 10 Weather Destination. We began our countdown in Maui, where monstrous waves at Jaws ride on the sides of skyscrapers. And at number 9, we surf the spectacular morning glory clouds laying down under. Some people love the heat, but hate the cold, and vice versa. But what is your favorite most extremes? Well,
hi everybody. Been a rough day. Sorry about that. I should have been on earlier, but I was having some technical issues. You'll notice that I'm not using my green screen tonight because of the computer issues I'm having. My internet and everything's running kind of slow. You notice that I'm not using my green screen tonight because of the computer issues I'm having. My internet, everything's running kind of slow. The computer that I actually built to use for streaming, because of some issues around this neighborhood, which is really a good neighborhood, but I'm actually using that for security cameras right now, so I'm back to using my main PC for streaming, and I've got too much going on to use the green screen program. I'm actually using that for cameras right now, so I'm not using my main PC for streaming, and I've got too much going on to use the green screen program. No, I don't use Charter. I'm on Spectrum. But my internet's been kind of flaky today. So it's probably a nationwide thing. I've been having trouble with the chasers as well. My internet's been kind of flaky today. So it's probably a nationwide thing. I've been having trouble with the chasers as well. I've been watching Nathan on Twitch, and of course he's in a bad area, and he's right in the middle of a storm. So I'm losing him quite a bit. David's offline right now. He's doing video and getting that uploaded, and then he'll be back online. Yeah, Spotter Network, man, we've been having trouble off and on with Spotter Network for over a year. It really seems to be falling behind. Hi, Stacy, and everyone else that's scrolling up my screen here. Hi to everybody. I actually didn't plan on even helping any chasers today. I didn't think anything big was going to happen, which it really hasn't, but I was planning on working on building my new desk today, and I didn't get none of that done.
Really hasn't, but I was planning on working on building my new desk today, and I didn't get none of that done.
So I'm going to have to stay up all night and do that tonight, because we got a pretty good chase coming up tomorrow. Texas, Oklahoma, and Nebraska. We're going to have several chasers out. Hey, B.
I'm going to stay up all night and do that tonight. Well, we got a pretty good chase coming up tomorrow.
Tomorrow is actually going to be the better day. We wasn't really planning on a whole lot. I didn't even know that we was going to have any SVL chasers out. It kind of just popped up out of nowhere. Of course, I knew David Baxter was headed out there for the Panhandle, but I didn't think he was actually going to do anything until tomorrow. But yeah, he got that double rainbow and crepuscular rays and reverse crepuscular rays with the rainbow in the background.
Yeah, he got that double rainbow and crepuscular rays.
I'm doing okay, B. I had 2 different doctor appointments today, and was severely disappointed with what I found out today. That led to me running hours behind. I left the house at 9 o'clock this morning. I didn't get back till 2:30 this afternoon. No audio, David. Try that again.
So, Dustin, I have another upload coming at you.
I haven't been watching Minnesota region. Let me
drive through a little dust storm here. Pretty sure like on the stream.
Yeah, I haven't been able to get your stream back up.
So it worked today. I just got to refresh. It was bad there for a little bit. That's been pretty solid for a little while now.
All right, trying to refresh. No, Minnesota, I'm not seeing any storms right now. There are some that's crossing over into Wisconsin and very northern part of Illinois. Washboard clouds. You talking about mammatus clouds? Look like little puppy cotton balls. Those are mammatus clouds. Yeah, Nathan, I got you back up. Man, that thing's pushing out a bunch of dust out ahead of it, Nathan.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Crazy looking, isn't it?
Yeah, that's almost like it's trying to collapse. I am seeing a 60 mile an hour wind report 2 miles west southwest of Funk. Thanks, Paula. I do believe Minnesota, I haven't checked the latest models, but I knew earlier they was calling for some storms in parts of Minnesota. Hi, Debbie D. Those might be later tonight as this line, let me show you guys. You'll kind of see this line that's going up from the Panhandle, Texas, Oklahoma, going up through Kansas, Nebraska, up through Iowa, and then ended up over there in the Quad City area. That line, as it pushes north, you might be getting some up there in Minnesota later tonight.
Up through Iowa, and then ended up over there in the Quad City area. That line, as it pushes north, you might be getting some up there in Minnesota later tonight.
I'm losing daylight in order to show you the clouds. Now, what I can show you here is the latest Storm Protection Center, and you'll see that the dark orange, that's what they call enhanced. That's over there around the Quad Cities area. But you can see the yellow. That's the.
Barry, take a look at that view.
And you'll see that the dark orange.
Holy cow!
That's over there around the Quad Cities area.
But the yellow is the yellow area is your slight, and you can see it's in the southern half of Minnesota right there, and it bends all the way down past south of Amarillo. That's the latest SPC update. As far as tornado risk, there's a 2% in those green areas right there, which I've seen some really good tornadoes pop up in the 2% area. No, B, I've never seen where the whole United States was covered in storms. Because of the jet pattern that we're into right now, that's definitely not going to happen.
The whole United States
Yes, Nathan, I got my CG. They almost just hit me.
that line right now is definitely not going to happen.
I thought I was going to not get railroaded over here by a little bit ago. I was actually getting nervous. My hands started to slow a little bit. It's like 10, 15, 20 straight lightning shots just right out my right side window, and or my left side window, and the storm's moving to the right, and you're like, okay, that's got to go over this highway any minute. And you're just like, oh man. Yeah, I just had a bullet strike the powerful 1 mile down the road. It was pretty sweet. It was like right there out my window. Yeah, I just had a bullet strike the 1 mile down the road.
Okay, I'm going to switch radar sites here and show you guys. Oops. There we go. These are the storms that David Baxter's on in the Panhandle of Oklahoma. And then Nathan's up in the Nebraska area. These are the storms that he's actually trying to stay ahead of.
I had fun today, man. That was pretty sweet. I had a good day. I still got 2 more storms coming up I'm about to go chase, so we'll see what happens. what's that storm to my southwest looking like? Because I'm right in position for it.
It's not near as strong as it was. Still showing 1-inch hail core 40 severe. DVZs has went down to about 56, 57.
What's crazy about these storms and being severe and the heavy winds and all the above is there's never been like really high DVCs with these.
My one to your southwest, it was up there at 65 DVZ not too long ago. But it's dropped down. Matter of fact, the next scan, the hail core has dropped down to 3/4 inch, only 30 severe. So it's almost like they're raining themselves out or something. But it's been sporting some pretty high winds in these. It's kind of nuts.
See, we're through here. Right now, it's like literally the tracks over my beacon. And my stream is like totally crashed. But it's 60 degrees here where I'm at right now. So I got a feeling that thing's moving into some bad rain cooling.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I can look at MEDARs real quick for there.
Hey Barry, I just launched this stream back up if you want to take a look when it comes up.
Alright, yeah, you just popped up in the list. Yeah, temps are still, well, I don't have a MEDAR station except up there, Kearney, Nathan, that's 81 degrees there.
Yeah, my car says 60 and my Kestrel says 62, so it's pretty good, pretty accurate. It's chilly right here.
Yeah, you got a lot of rain cool there right there where you're at. Out ahead of it, the temps seem to be nice, and so do the dew points. And David, I got you back up again. Hey, DJ.
Yeah, I got a big old hail core right in front of me about to come right at me.
Yeah, I just got it full screen. I can see that thing coming. Oops. Sorry if I can't answer all y'all's questions because I'm trying to.
Alright, well, we've reached my house area, so I think I'm going to wrap it up. I don't think these guys are going to do anything else, I'm going to be honest with you.
No, come on, man. Don't give up yet.
Yeah, this was never. I wasn't hail. There's nothing. This is all going to be rain, cold disaster now, unless you're over in Lincoln, which we're
Yeah, I'm looking down the line back behind you, and I'm not seeing anything with any potential within your reach.
Yeah, I think that line will just keep dropping south and get, like you're going to have to be over by Hill City, Phillipsburg, all that area down there. That's where you're going to have to be if you want to get
Yeah, anything decent right now is actually happening down there in the panhandle of Texas. Looking at my GR Earth, Nathan, this is crazy. It's showing all the storms up there in like Wisconsin, the Quad City area, and down there where David's at. But all the storms through Kansas and up there where you're at, I'm not showing anything on GR Earth.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like they're all just so low to the ground. I mean, it's like driving through fog in these storms. Yeah, hey Barry, I got the same thing on mine.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts. But, you know, I'm seeing reflectivity off of Hastings for them ones that's up there by Nathan, south of Kearney. But, boy, they sure ain't showing up on Earth.
The thing that was, when I was talking to David about the lightning was like, the top of the lightning was really close to the ground, if that makes sense. It was like really short, compact CGs, if you know what I'm saying. Like, it's not that, it wasn't like the big old long CGs like you see from a storm. It was like, you know, like the top of the CG was 1,000 feet up. So it was like really short, quick, little compact CG strikes all over the place.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now, that storm cell that's to your southwest, I'm actually showing 37,000 foot tops on Analyst on it. It's weird that it's not showing up, you know, on Earth, or your reflectivity not showing up. That's really strange. Maybe it's a practice day for Hastings radar site too. Okay, so I guess Nathan is no tornadoes today. Well, there was a tornado warning in Iowa, but I was handling Nebraska, Oklahoma, Kansas today, and you know, down there at the Panhandle of Texas. So,
Barry, look at the color of that rain shaft.
oh yeah, that thing's awesome. That was David Baxter I'm talking to.
Okay, because I just got my Hastings to work, and oh my god, these storms look so much better on the Hastings site than what I was looking at. It almost reinvigorates me a little bit more, but I think it's just going to be a big old line now. But yeah, I got them. Look right down south of Kearney, there's some 60 BBC.
Yeah, why wasn't you working? Figured out.
I just clicked on it and it finally started working, so I don't know what the deal was. They look so much better now, though. When I was looking at them on Goodland, I'm going, yeah, these suck.
Yeah, I sell up there north of Minden. Boy, that thing's perked up in the last couple scans.
Yeah, I'm headed north right to that right now, and I'm going to go over this thing right. I got something developing just to my north that has 55 to 60 DVCs too. Well, I don't think I'm going to get to that one up I ended. I wanted to, but.
Yeah, that thing's really popped up there, 62 DVC. Nathan was on Twitch. I think he's taking it offline. I don't think he's streaming now. show you the storm that I was just talking to Nathan about.
Nathan was on to it. I think he picked it up. I don't believe he's turned it down.
This is the storm right here that I was just talking to Nathan about. You can see my pointer. That's where Nathan is right now. And I was talking to him about the one that's got the purple in it to the north. But he's not going to have enough time. But these storms have done nothing but produce some really strong 55, 65 mile an hour winds and very little hail on these ones up there in Nebraska. Now the one that's down there in the panhandle where David's at, let me switch radar sights to get down here. They've actually been producing some pretty large hail. I'm seeing 1 3/4 to 2 3/4 inch hail north of Amarillo. Oh wow! I wish I was able to bring that up on my stream. That sunset is awesome.
Major wins.
David, that almost looks like an Hawaiian sunset. I don't know if y'all watching David Baxter's stream. Man, bright orange sunset with the storm clouds up above. That is awesome. You'll see it on the top right of my stream. That's where I'm watching David at. That is awesome.
I'll see if I can get the green flash.
That's kind of a unique sunset. That kind of reminds me of some of the sunsets I've seen out of Hawaii.
That'd be awesome if you did.
What he mentioned there on his stream about trying to catch the green flash as the sun goes down over the horizon. Sometimes you can actually see like a real quick green flash right before the sun totally disappears. It's kind of rare to see it. It happens so fast it's hard to catch it. But he's going to try to catch it on camera.
Sometimes you can actually see like real quick green flash right before the sun.
really a strange effect, kind of a phenomenon. It's right as the very top of the sun disappears under the horizon, there'll be a really quick green flash. I've never been able to see it with the naked eye. Yeah, I see that. When I zoom in on where you're at on GR Earth, that's the only thing that I see is the lightning. It looks like it's pretty intense. Yes, Scuba, yeah, there's tomorrow's going to actually be the Better Chase Day. Mainly the biggest tornado threat, from what Nathan was saying, him being a meteorologist now, is going to be around the Dodge City, Kansas area, just to the east side. So that's where Nathan's going to try to set up for tomorrow. Him.
You know, if you've seen a 4-prong lightning bolt in this heavy of rain and wind, that's pretty epic.
But Ryan Myers is going to be riding with Nathan Moore tomorrow. David Baxter is going to be out down around that area too, most likely around the Kansas area. Matt McCune also, he's going to try to be out tomorrow to chase there in Kansas. He lives there near Hayes, Kansas. So we're going to have, you know, quite a few people in that area tomorrow, and that's where we're looking for the strongest storm. Dr. Forbes has got a torque count of 4s and 5 between the Kansas and Oklahoma, Texas area.
Good God, I'm going to get struck. I think there's going to be a rain shower that puts a hamper on my sunset. It's about to block it out.
Nathan, that's the one thing you've never got on camera, is you being struck by lightning. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'm down for that to happen.
As long as you don't grab nothing metal, it's like a 99% chance you won't get harmed. But I have seen a couple of videos where a lightning bolt went right through the windshield. I'm not trying to spook you or nothing. Yeah, David, with those clouds and everything, I doubt if you're going to be able to see the flash. Sometime early in the morning, I'll be posting over on my weather fan page the SPC for tomorrow. As soon as I get a decent update. They do update after 1 o'clock here in Eastern time in the morning, but it usually changes by the 8 or 9 o'clock update in the mornings. So I'm kind of stopped doing the SPC posts after it's updated midnight Central Time, 1 o'clock my time, because it changes so much typically when they do the next run. So I've been trying to do it after about 9:30 in the morning Eastern time. I'll post the updated SPC for tomorrow. Oh, David, now that you zoomed out, I thought that was fog and clouds that was in that area, but that's a rain shaft, right at the wrong time. Nope, not going to see the green flash. There was a rain shaft when he zoomed out. Rain shaft was right there where the sun was going down, so impossible to see the green flash. But Nathan's live back on Twitch, by the way, in case you didn't catch that a little while ago. And he's getting some pretty epic lightning out there where he's at in Nebraska. For those of you that didn't see my post over on my weather fan page last week, I was all set up to stream. I had the programs running, the computer was running nice, running cool. And then I was told in private that there was a couple chasers that got involved in an accident down there in Texas, and that just brought back some bad memories from March. That's the reason why I didn't live stream the chase last week. Had nothing to do with any of our chasers. Nobody was seriously injured. Heard all kinds of rumors about it. Heard rumors there was like 6 or 10 chasers. There's all kinds of different rumors that had accidents last week, but I only know the one accident with 2 vehicles, no major injuries. It was all minor. But I decided not to stream because it took me quite a while before I actually found out the total results of who was involved. Kelly and Randy still pretty fresh in my head. I have talked to Kelly's sister recently, and
Jesus, that is where that DVC to that storm just going to the south of my home.
yeah, see that up there south of Gibbon. And I've also been in touch with Randy's one of his sons, Dylan, and they all made it through the flood okay. From what I understand, Kelly's homestead there was pretty deep in water, from what I heard from Carol.
Once I get out of this heavy rain core right here, just look to the back side of this storm. This would just be an epic lightning.
There's another storm that's really gotten strong down there close to Beaver City again. It's actually got a couple different hail cores, 1 1/4 60 severe, 1.5 inches 60 severe. Way down to your southwest down there on the southeast side of Beaver City. But way I understand, the house didn't get totally flooded, but it was pretty deep water all around Kelly's place. But the rest of the family's doing fine. I haven't talked to Norma, which is Kelly's mom. I've been kind of leaving her alone because she's been having some health issues.
Oh God, these CGs are getting more and more explosive, man, as I get out of this rain. It's really going to be a sweet light show here in a second.
But I'm staying in touch with all of them down there in Cassville, Missouri. And I've got some other friends that I met down there. Some of my fans that I got to meet in person down there, and they've been keeping me informed about, how that flooding and everything went down there. Which I was glad to hear that everybody's doing okay. Of course, they're still trying to deal with it. There's a lot of things after the funeral that, with the estate and everything, that they've got to deal with. I feel for them on that end too, because everything's fresh for them. I've been there and done that. Had to take care of estates in my family. One of my brothers, and when my father passed in 07, and all that has to be done like no sooner than the funeral's over with. You got to get started on that. I feel for them on that. So, David, I'm taking it you're waiting on the next one to come up there, the one that's down there by Guyman.
Yeah, there's one that's by Goodwell that has 2-inch, that hail core is like literally tracked right at my beacon right now, so I'm just going to sit. It says 2-inch, 90%, 100%, 2 1/4.
Off of which radar site? I'm not seeing it off in Dodge City.
I went back to Amarillo because it has a clear shot right at the storm.
All right, yeah, I was just checking. Dodge City's 102 miles away from that storm. Yeah, Amarillo is only 84 miles away from Goodwell, so I see what you're seeing now. Hi, Verna. Thanks for joining me.
I just got some warning for my location. My phone's spazzing out. Thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate it.
Well, you're still in the one severe box, and then that one I was talking about down there at Beaver City, severe warning that's coming up your way.
Oh yeah. Wow, that thing is really blowing up, hasn't it? Wow, that's surprising with this 60-degree temps.
Yeah, that's nuts, because it's following right in behind the first one with all that rain, cold air, but every scan that core keeps getting larger and larger. 1 1/4 inch, 60%. Got storm motion 37 knots at 59 dBV.
Oh my God, this lighting is mind-blowing. I need a 360 camera to pick up on all of it. And it's literally just surrounding my vehicle in every direction.
I thought you had a 360.
Oh, here comes a good one for the stream. No, I don't have a 360. I've never got one. I used to have a dull one, but yeah, I don't have that either anymore.
Now, there's another cell that's down there in Norton, Kansas, southwest of the one down there at Beaver City. It's actually got an appendage on it with a mezzo on it.
I have to say this, and if people are listening, I'm sorry. Well, the little local people were thinking that it wasn't going to materialize tonight. And I told my boss, I said, I wouldn't say that. I think it's going to materialize because all it needs is one little spark. And maybe it won't be like a widespread severe outbreak, but it's going to like blow up into this massive mound of training storms. And all we get is a spark. And look what's happening.
Yeah, you exactly right. Wow. I just seen a double bolt there on your stream. All right, Scooper. You have a good night, buddy. We'll see you.
Barry, I'm having some pretty epic lightning right here on mine as well, right in front of me.
Yeah, I got you on the top monitor clear to my right, and I got him on the top monitor clear to the left, and I'm trying to see which one's got the brighter flashes.
Barry, this looks like it's going to be a pretty good hailer if this thing holds up.
I tell you what, the one that's really awesome is the one that's down there at Spearman right now. 3.5 inch, 100% severe. That thing's a monster. Seeing 72 DBZ on it. That's a bit out of your reach, though.
Well, this one is.
Cool, Cupcake. I didn't remember that you was doing a picture. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. Give my back a rest here. I'll leave the stream going. I'll be right back.
Oh, I just had one strike right off to the right of the screen. That was sweet.
Kelly got one of those here a few months back. He had a microburst right over top of it. Man, that thing was wicked.
is going to get obliterated.
And I got one of those here a few months back. We had a microphone right over the top on it. That big.
Yeah, I don't know what that noise is coming from. I'm not sure what that little chirping noise is. Can't figure it out. Yeah, I even turned off my air conditioner, Jen. I don't know what that feedback is. Little chirping noise. Both streams are muted.
Yeah, I don't know what that.
60 mile an hour at a Goodwill with that storm.
Can't figure it out.
Now the TV's muted as well.
I turned on my air conditioner again. I don't know what that feedback is. A little chirping noise. Both screens are muted.
Nope, I got the air conditioner turned off, no fans running, everything's muted. So I'm getting a feedback through another microphone somewhere.
Reported 60 mile an hour at a Goodwill with that storm.
I've been having all kinds of issues today with this equipment. It was really weird. Internet's messing up. Radar decided to put itself into motion all by itself. It's just been all kinds of gremlins around here today. Well, folks, I think I want to call it a night since I'm having these issues. And I'll see if I can figure this out tonight. I'm going to be probably staying up all night working on my new desk that I'm wanting to try to get put together, which means I got to tear my whole computer system down. This whole thing that you see here is got to totally come apart, put the desk in after I get it built, and try to get it all hooked back up for streaming tomorrow. So I'm going to call it a night. Thank you all for joining me. And really nothing good going on. And I'm going to go ahead and get this thing turned down to get started on the project for tonight. And I definitely plan on trying to be up and streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a real busy day. I may not be able to communicate with y'all very much and watch the chat, but because I'm going to be pretty busy. I'm going to have several chasers, and anything after about 3:30, I'll probably be by myself, helping all of them. So we'll say goodnight, everybody, and we'll catch you on the next chase.